We saw the fucking mountain lion in the yard. The crazy thing is I have a joke in my act about it where it was literally true, where I emailed these people, said, hey, we saw a mountain lion in the yard. Like, what do we do? And this lady sends me an email back. Oh, that's part of wildlife. Like, that happens up here. Are you going to send us an email every time you see a deer?
Yeah, what are you
So I sent her an email back.
That's a mountain lion.
I'm like, oh, this bitch wants to play. Okay. No, you won't get an email when you see a deer, because if I see a deer won't eat my baby, you fucking dumb cunt. And I sent it to everybody. This is a whole town. Like, there's like 200 people in this town. There's like this town email list. So I reply to all. Right. Exactly. Fuck you, stupid.
She's trying
It's
to
a
publicly
fucking
embarrass
monster in my yard. A real live monster.
Literally, it is a monster.
Fuck yeah, it is.
Giant teeth.
And they just accept it. It's like, it's a part of wildlife. And if you talk, well, you know, you can't kill it because they're part of the ecosystem and they have to kill the deer. I'm like, I'll fucking kill the deer too. What are you, crazy?
I'm part of the ecosystem.
Yeah, deer are food, okay? And they're everywhere. You could kill them too. You don't need monsters.
Yeah.
You take care of the goddamn deer.
How big was it?
It wasn't that big. The one I saw was about 70, 80 pounds. It was like a dog.
Oh, wasn't that
They don't
big,
really have to be, though.
Yeah.
They're
So 80-pound mountain
No,
lion?
the big ones are the dangerous ones because they get too old to kill deer. And that's when you got to worry about them.
Yeah,
Then they go after humans.
Humans is so
Yeah.
easy, man.
Fleshy.
We
So
are about
easy.
the easiest prey on the planet.
Yeah.
We got nothing. We
Oh, so
can't outrun any animal.
So they get too slow and they go
Shrieks
after
is our
your...
only
Yes,
defensive.
that's when they go after
Our
humans. They get
stupid-
scared and they get paranoid, you know.
Thin flesh with no
Oh,
fur.
nothing.
We suck as far as
we're so
without
soft.
Candy of the meat
Fleshy.
world.
Yeah, without weaponry,
Yeah.
we really do stink.
We're good eats.
Lift weights all day. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
No, they were born with
You
those
just
muscles.
open up like butter.
Yeah.
Everything
Yeah.
comes hanging
Everything
out.
opens
bleeding,
up.
pouring.
You ever see like two animals brawling it like a bear and a fucking mountain lion, and they're going out and just ripping each other, and then they'll decide, all right, we're done, and they just and walk away.
Yeah.
Like humans don't walk away like that. They're just
We don't even
fucking
walk away when we do that to
decapitated.
each other.
Yeah, exactly.
We could beat each other up with our little fucking tiny bones and
Yeah.
smack each other in the head, and then we go to the hospital.
Guy falls down, hits the back of his head, he's dead.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, hey, you could crack a bear over the head with a goddamn 4x4 pentapost, and
Yeah.
he's still going to rip you to
Yeah, a
shreds.
bear can fall off a mountain, bounce on every rock on the way to the bottom.
It's still climb back
gets
up
up,
and
hit the
kick
bottom.
your fucking ass.
Just makes them,
Shake it off.
just makes them mad, you
Yeah,
know.
dude,
Now
they
suck.
have, where I lived, there was very specific instructions. If you were attacked by a mountain lion, you're supposed to fight back. But if you're attacked by a bear, you're supposed to play dead. There was
Yeah.
like a fucking sign in the local little town store.
You should never live in a town that has that sign.
Yeah, well, you think that, but I fucking loved it.
You ever
up
see
there.
bears?
Yeah, no, I never saw a bear. No, I saw the mountain lion. Saw a lot of coyotes, a
Who
lot
the
of deer.
fuck would play dead if a bear's attacking them?
Yeah,
I-
you gotta.
You know what happened?
You would fight for your life.
I've seen a lot of shows on bear attacks and shit like that, and mountain lion attacks, and a lot of people do fight at first, and they get so fucked up that they resign themselves to the fact that they are dead, and they just go. And then I decided to just lay still and see if he would go away. But initially, it's very rare that people just go, "Oh, I got to play dead," because your instinct is, a monster's eating me.
Yeah.
I have to
There's
get
no
away.
way you're going to play dead.
Yeah.
The thing about
it
bears,
comes down to
bears are omnivores, the same as chimps, and they don't kill you. They just start eating. They eat you while you're alive. See, if you a predator, they're used to killing. Like cougars have to kill every day. You know, when a cougar kills somebody, they kill you first, then they eat you. But
Yeah.
bears just start fucking eating. There's a video online, a really disturbing one of a bear eating a moose, and it's eating them from the guts out.
Yeah,
and
the
it has
moose is
this
still
moose
like,
on its back, and the moose is kicking its fucking legs up in the air,
Yeah.
and the bear just ripping his stomach apart. It's fucking horrifying.
That is sick. I was saying before, too, I was watching a show called I Survived, and they have people that go through all kinds of shit and actually made it through. And there was a woman, she was riding a bike in California, and a big-ass mountain lion came out and just tackled her. And she said it felt like a freight train hit her.
Yeah, they're
She
so
just,
strong.
She's just riding her bike, and they're all muscle. So,
Yeah.
bam, she gets bowled over. The thing grabs her by the face, because these things will just take you by the throat, choke you to death.
Suffocate
They'll
you.
suffocate you, drag you off, eat half of you, bury you,
Her
whatever
friend
the fuck.
saved her, right? Her friend was with her and was screaming and yelling
Her friend was
and hitting her.
grabbing her leg and having a tug of war with a mountain lion that's grabbing her face. And then she said she felt half her face pull over from her ear to her nose. It just ripped her face off. And then she's thinking, well, maybe I should just die at this point. And she was conscious of her friend saying, no, let go. And she threw the bike at the mountain lion, and the mountain lion didn't even flinch, just kept trying to reposition its mouth on this woman's throat. finally did and choked her out. So she blacks out right when a bunch of people came up and told this other woman that's trying to pull her away to get away from her because they were going to start throwing rocks at this mountain lion. And she said, screw it. I'll still hold her, throw rocks. I don't care if you hit me.
Wow.
So they started throwing rocks, and the second one rock hit the mountain lion on the back of the head, it kind of looked up and ran off. But this woman was fucked
Yeah,
up.
I saw her face.
Yeah,
I saw
her
the
face was like it was kind of melting. Like they just flapped it back.
Predators, man. Well, where I live in California, one killed a dog down the street from my house.
Yeah,
killed a
dogs are
dog
just,
and
on the
picked it
menu,
up and
man.
dragged it over the fence.
On
We didn't
the menu.
see the mountain lion kill the dog, but we saw the mountain lion, and then the dog was missing, and then we did the math.
Yeah,
it was pretty obvious.
You never found the
Figure it
dog?
out.
No,
Yeah.
the mountain lion. Well, my housekeeper had seen the mountain lion a couple days before, so it was obvious that it was staking the house out.
Jesus.
Isn't that great? Yeah,
Yeah.
there's something tasty in there.
Yeah, meanwhile, I'm up there with a fucking baby. I'm walking around. We're walking through the woods. My wife is holding the baby. We're walking. The dogs. I had one big dog. I have one big dog that's a Mastiff, and it didn't kill the Mastiff. It killed this little Pomeranian American Eskimo dog.
That's just a tidbit.
Well, my Mastiff had a limp, and so I kept him in the house. I'm like, just chill out, buddy. Just stay. Because we're on a fucking mountain, and they're running around out there. It's
Yeah.
like these dogs had a yard in California, and now all of a sudden they're on the top of this mountain, completely free. Eagles are fucking flying around.
With the
No bullshit.
wildlife.
We saw eagles
That
all the
rules.
time. That was fucking awesome.
How great
I
is
loved
it to see an
Yeah.
eagle?
I couldn't believe I could actually live there. It was like I was in a park.